peaceful world. Here is another update from Ukraine, from a perspective of an average citizen. A young mom of this precious baby in her brand new playpen, which she seems to like really much for now. But I believe it will get old eventually. And also from a perspective of a dog mom, specifically a dog mom of this royal ass, my dear Sir Charles, my best ever, worst ever, I do not know, but definitely very special Scottish Terrier. Ta da 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 da! You know, and there should be some grand music. I don't know what could introduce Charlie in the best way. What kind of a tune? I don't know. I don't know. But something royal, definitely. Yeah, in today's video, I wanted to share some updates regarding Sir Charles. This not young fellow anymore, as was evidenced by our last vet appointment. Yes, yet another vet appointment. It never ends, Mika. It never ends. Yes, you look so joyful. Look at the people. Say hi. You like working for the camera? Yes. Yeah. That is adorable. That is just adorable. Thank you, honey. Thank you, honey. So, Sir Charles, he is still behind me, right there, with his new fur cut, which I will also tell you a few words about. Yes, Mama is here. Mama is here. This is not gonna be a happy story or a happy conversation. In a way it is. But anyway, let's get down to this. So, I've noticed that Charlie's gait and Charlie's walk have become not as flexible, you know, he's not as fast, and it seems to be related not only to his mood, but also to some physical discomfort. I don't know. So I decided to go see a doctor to ask him about elderly dogs and know what's happening with Sir Charles. And the doctor I needed to see was yet again the surgeon, the surgeon who operated on all of my animals already. And the doctor who knows us all too well, the surgeon is also an orthopedist, that's why I saw him even. And I came there and I told him, so look, I've got this dog that just turned 12. Charlie turned 12 on the 26th of March. And this is my first dog. And this is a very old dog. I do not know what can happen to them when they are that old. I can definitely see that he's not in his best shape. And as I was saying this, Charlie, of course, was jumping. Charlie was jumping and running all around the hospital. He was the craziest patient of all. He did not look like a patient at all. So, yet again, he made me look like a lunatic. That's what he has always been doing, Over all of these 12 years, whenever I have a major complaint and I come to the vet, he is all joyful and jumpy and bouncy and happy, And I'm like, no, you don't understand. He's virtually dying, So anyway, that was one of those appointments. But since I'm an experienced Charlie owner, I had some videos of his walk. And I showed it to the vet. And he said, well, yeah, this is common for elderly dogs. His joints are not healthy anymore. He does not have this flexibility, and all the fluids in his joints have run out. And he may walk awkwardly, and this condition is going to deteriorate with time for sure. There is nothing we can do, There is no cure for the old age, or there is no cure for death, unfortunately. And I was like, well, okay, yeah, got it. And now I know that, it's not just faking. It's not Charlie faking anything. This is really, his age and the hardships he has to endure. And the saddest part for me was when I asked the doctor, like, okay, so he is kind of feeble, weak due to his age. But it doesn't mean that something hurts, right? He's just moody. And doctor said, no, no, no. When he refuses to walk, that's exactly because it hurts. Yes, Mama is here, Mika. Mama is here, my honey poo, who is my best ever baby. Yeah, so he's trying to be careful and to take it slow because his abilities are now limited, and sometimes it hurts really badly, and that's why he can just stand, and that's it. And there is not much we can do about it. From time to time, he may have these periods of inflammation when he will get some anti-inflammatory treatment. Now he is getting some vitamins with, like, I don't know, shark spine and some other weird ingredients. So anyhow, some vitamins. And what cracked me up a bit is when the doctor said he will need these vitamins, a course of these vitamins for 2 months every year. And I was like, every year? How long do you think Charlie will live? Because I can't say that I look at him as a dead man walking, but kind of, and I'm grateful for every day that I have with him. And I have finally reached this point of bitter acceptance that when he gets sicker, very sick again, this may be kind of the last time. Of course, I hope it will not, and I hope he will live for, I don't know, 2, 5, 10 more years. I love the dog too much. Everybody knows it. But I also want to be realistic, and I wonder, really. I wonder how long he will live. Mika, are you getting moody? So yeah, that's an update on Charles. Charlie is old, officially. His joints suck. He feels this pain basically on every walk, and yeah, so I can observe a rise of life right here, and I can observe this decline of life looking at Charlie. And this is a very interesting existential experience, because I have never been close to anyone old, anyone, fading, not in my family, among humans. Well, kind of with my guinea pigs. I used to have guinea pigs, they died, but that life is very short and the death is very short. So it's not like you see this, period of someone being old. But yeah, guys, this is sad, and maybe it's just sad, but it is what it is. I will always love Charlie, still do. Charlie, don't think that I'm trying to bury you right now. Okay, he's drinking there. But again, I just want to be realistic, and the reality is that I have this old dog, and it's very sad. So if you've had old dogs, let me know in the comments how it went for you, especially if they had some orthopedic conditions, how severe it was, what complications we may face, and so on. I don't think it's possible. Oh well, I do believe that it is possible to prepare yourself for anything. Right, Mika? I think I was more or less prepared for this baby. I was not prepared for the death of my cat because, it was due to thrombosis and it happened in an instant, and that was awful. So I kind of like the way Charlie is fading because it gives me time to tell him how much I love him. I love you very much, and, appreciate all the moments. And you can see that he has a fresh fur cut. The fur cut cost us a fortune, of course, because we were charged an extra fee for his naughty behavior. Of course, it was highlighted to my husband, and his haircut is ridiculous. It's funny. I love it. I love it because it is so funny and ridiculous, because I love ridiculous things. That's why I love Charlie, according to my husband. You can see that he has a very big fluffy face, and he's virtually naked elsewhere, and that's because he didn't let them trim his face. Classic Charles, he may be 12, but he has a dignity, of a 2-year-old, and the strength and the level of intimidation, in his eyes was such that they didn't dare touch him. And again, only a Scottish Terrier owner can get it. I kind of feel proud of him, that's my boy. He may be fragile, he may be old, but he can still kick everybody's ass. And yes, I have to pay double for it. Will not be my husband. So, yeah. He's getting restless here. Yes, you miss me? Oh, you like the camera. You're my star. That's my best ever cat, because, she just allows me. Mom. I'm gonna pick you up now, honey. So yeah, that's it. My sad story. I think I've got distracted by this baby, this cat, and everything. But you're smart people. You got my point. We're fine in general. The situation in Ukraine is stable. I don't know. Let's call it this way. There haven't been any major attacks in Kiev recently, so that's cool. And yeah, other than Charlie's age, everything is more or less fine. So I'll get back to you soon, hopefully, when we have some other major events, changes in our lives. For now, have a good evening. Love the ones you love and be loved. And I'll get back to you soon. Bye bye.